Hello, brothers and sisters. I'm Bishop Lloyd Gwin, and I'm coming to talk to you about the wonderful journey of our church. We started in 1946 under the leadership of Elder Lee Munson, our first pastor. Initially, we worshiped in the home of Deacon and Sister Agnew, our first deacon and his wife. And the ministry was just blessed, and it grew and it grew. From there, they started worshiping in the funeral home, and then they went to other church buildings. Elder Munson was a mighty man of God, and he pastored that church and pastored this ministry until 1967. He pastored for 21 years. At the end of his tenure, he retired, and Eldris Mary Mullen, now Overseer Mullen, and most of you are familiar with her, she took over the reign, and she pastored for 14 years, and there was yet extraordinary growth under her leadership as well. As a matter of fact, the growth was so great that she and her husband, Elder Randolph Mullen, were able to build this building along with the membership in the congregation that the Lord blessed them to have at that time. She retired in 1981, and I became the pastor. And clearly the Lord has blessed us tremendously. Today, we have more than 1,000 members, and we're 1,000 members strong. Now, whenever you have growth like that, there are also other needs that come along with it. And today, our need is to have a bigger place to worship. We need more classroom space, and we need more meeting space, and we just plain need more space. Now, it's wonderful for us to sit close together, but every now and then, you'd like to have just a little praise room, and that's where we are right now. We're looking to move forward so that we can have just a little bit more praise room. Up to this point, we have been working to put together phase one, and that's the acquisition of land. And once we have that, we're going to quickly move into phase two. And that's what I want to talk to you especially about today. Phase two is our Share the Love stewardship campaign. That's where we're going to trust God, and we're going to work together to generate the revenue to build our new church. Now, the new church will cost approximately $3 million. The Share the Love stewardship campaign is going to bring in, we believe that God is going to allow us to generate $1.5 million. Now, if that can happen quickly, we can break ground as early as the spring of 2011 and move into this great place in the spring of 2012. It's going to be directly to the north of our existing church, so it'll be visible. We'll be able to see everything that's taking place, and we'll be able to see how the Lord is working in us to bring it to pass. The new church will consist of 28,000 feet. As I foresaid, that 28,000 feet will consist of much needed classroom space, meeting space, and a sanctuary that will hold nearly 1,000 people. In addition, the grounds will have nearly 300 new parking spaces. I know that'll bless a whole lot of us. So we're looking to put together this plan and pray about it and work together until God allows it to come to pass. Now, in spite of the lack of space, we have yet been faithful in this facility where we are now worshiping. We have not ceased to share the good news of Jesus Christ, and we're still going out to seek and to save those that are lost and to build them up so that they could go out and seek and save those that are lost. But to successfully move forward, we've got to have the space to accommodate those that are in need. Again, with your help, that can come and we can break that ground as early as the spring of 2011. Now, how can you help us and how can we work together and partner together with God to bring this to pass? Well, the first thing that you're going to do, you want to thank God for blessing you. You want to just thank God for giving you the ability to get wealth so that he could establish his covenant in the earth. You do understand that God is your source. The second thing you want to do, you want to pray, Lord, what do you want to do through me for this vision to come to pass? And then you want to, once you receive that revelation from God, you want to obey the voice of God, and you want to move forward and do what God has called you to do. You want to be obedient and give as God leads and guides you. You want to then prepare yourself You want to just prepare yourself, because if you are a blessing, you got to understand God is going to bless you exceeding abundantly above what you could ask or think, according to the power of God that's working in you. Our commitment Sunday is 10-10-10. That's October the 10th, 2010. On that Sunday, every member and friend of the Love Corner family will be given the opportunity to make a commitment that you will honor over the next 3 years. God is going to do an extraordinary thing here. You have often heard me say, our vision and our prayers and our plans should be so big that we can't pull them off without the support of the Lord. This is one of those things. And I'm telling you, as you are a blessing to God and to God's house, God is going to be a blessing to you and to your house. So pray about it and get ready for 10-10-10 to make your commitment a sacrificial commitment above and beyond your tithes and offerings or what you're currently giving. And then, brothers and sisters, we're going to step back and we're going to see the goodness and the power of God at work in our lives and at work in his church. I thank you so very much for allowing me this opportunity. I do love you. I pray for you on a regular basis. God bless you and those you love richly. Let's get ready to be a blessing and experience the power of God in an extraordinary way. God bless you and take care.